Yeah.
It's going to be tight because it's so fairly big one is a problem.
We could put it lengthways where that table is now. We could put it lengthways by the wall. Where running that side. But lengthwise. So it comes towards the house. So it goes north to south because they're not circles, are they? Sav and Linz was like
Sam Liz was, yeah.
was like a.
Most of the ones I see are circles, unfortunately.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'll have a look too. Another day, another day. How's your trade?
Actually better, yeah.
Good.
It's looking alright this morning.
Bye, see you later.
Morning, mate.
Hey, mate.
How you doing? Sorry, I was a bit late this morning. I had a toddler in my bed all night.
Oh,
Juicy for helping me sleep.
the what?
I had my little girl in our bed all night, and it didn't help me sleep.
Ah, no, didn't help you sleep. No.
Yeah, and the thing is, because my desk is in my room as well, I have to wait until she kind of stirs a little bit before I start to shove things on. What a move! Did you see the move yesterday?
What happened, mate? I've just opened the charts pretty much.
Oh,
Move where? On
the
the FTSE?
FTSE, yeah, just a crash, an absolute
Oh,
crash.
shit. Holy
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
yeah,
Certainly came down to the bottom of the range, didn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Bang, bang,
And interesting now that we're getting a bounce. Oh, I suppose we're oh no, we're okay. Yeah, we're just getting a bounce now. So I'm just watching out for this bounce. To be honest, I've been trying to get out some shorts for a while, and I managed to clear 2 of them out, which is great. And I've got a long now, which has gone slightly lower than my long. So I'm just going to hold on to this and see if I can clear this one out as well. But
Oh, you got a good chunk of the short?
I got not a brilliant chunk, but I got a chunk.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Not as much as I would have liked by the end of it. And when I saw how low it went, I was like, oh man. But I got some.
You can't expect that.
No, not in one day.
No,
In
that's a
fact,
big, big move, isn't it?
let's
Shit.
put it on and
What?
yeah.
Why the FTSE? Nothing else seemed to move.
Do you know it's been fascinating what's been going on with the FTSE, but let me show you actually, because there were some bits and pieces that when I looked back at them, they did move. But is that sharing?
Not to that extent. That's pretty massive.
No, well, so yeah, let's have a look at it while we're on here. I'm just trying to get my chart, but it's freezing up for some reason. Yeah, the FTSE was quite interesting because the FTSE had really started to shape earlier. Oh, this thing's crashed. If this goes off, I might if it crashes, mate, I'll relog
Sure.
in and I'll send you a new link. I know it means that people might get kicked out. Anybody's listening right now, if you get kicked out, my screens are frozen.
We don't like you anymore. Piss off.
Yeah. My screens are frozen out, and I can't select anything as yet. So we'll see if that I've got a blue circle of death as I'm trying to select, but the show's still broadcasting, so it's obviously not.
Maybe if I take the screen away from you, something might happen.
Yeah.
Would that help?
Try. Yeah, let's try.
Try anything. It's not really a professional platform, is it?
No, and I think we're looking for some other potential option. I think James has found something, but actually trying to pin him down and us down at the same time is proving to be a little bit more of a challenge.
Yeah, it gets a bit that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not monitoring, so I don't know if anybody's seeing my screen. I assume they are, so I'll just have a little bit of a ramble.
Yeah, have a ramble.
And
I'll have a look, see if I can
and see what we can come up with. I'll go to Forex Factory first, I think. Oh, what idiot doesn't know that I'm working at this time of day? Someone in Atherton. Piss off.
Right.
Sorry about that,
is
guys.
your screen on?
I have no idea.
On Finviz? Oh no, was it on? Yeah, is it on Finviz?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes,
okay, so you're okay.
I'm cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I won't go to Finviz just yet, though. What I will do is go to the Forex Factory and see what's about. We all know, of course, that yesterday or this morning early for most of us, we had the Fed strut its stuff. And as you would think would have been the case, given that all the pundits said it would be, we had a no movement in the federal funds rate. What we did have was a very benign FOMC statement from mine anyway.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, that's just nothing.
I thought the same, to be honest, mate. I thought it was quite benign, and I thought it was quite interesting that we that we got the movement we got. If I could get the S&P chart up, then you'd see actually there was a very, very aggressive move to the downside after that statement. But
the S&P, I can give you probably the SPX 500. There we go. If you want to have a look at that.
Yeah.
Let me put something that makes sense up. There we go. We'll go to what?
Have a look on the hourly.
Chart?
Have a look on the hourly chart. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of a move there. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was a reaction across the board, but as you say, it was quite benign. But I think that was just the fact that the market itself was, it was almost kind of like balancing along the edge of the building, and it was just going to take something, just a gust of wind, just to blow it over. Because it's been so.
Yeah, it was waiting for something better or worse, really.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Well, yeah. It was just waiting for any reason, I think, for the market to have a breather. I don't know how deep that breather's going to end up being, but I think it was just waiting for a breather. That's the way that I perceive this.
Yeah, certainly monthly pivot breather and form a low. So it's as amazingly as it works, the fundamentals drive it straight to a technical level.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though there were some other technical levels on the way. I mean, as I say, I've got a long in this market, which is price is actually below my long at the minute. But I've just opened the chart, and actually, it looks maybe slightly fortuitous, but my long is at the daily pivot. So I wish I could show you my chart, because my plan at that point will be either to hedge my long at the DP or possibly even take it off, and give it a little bit of a breather, because that looks like an area of potential resistance to me at the minute.
Yeah, it does. You've got the pivots bang, 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 dead in a row. It's like 10 tin soldiers at the moment, right there. So you're tough ask against the big momentum, of course. But again, when I read into this, nothing, and really, unless I've missed something or the statement I read had something missing from it, I cannot see why the market would react like that. But there's no driver in that statement, in my opinion, to make the market react like that. So as you said, the market was coiled up, ready for something, and didn't happen, so it fell away.
Yeah. Now, I think for me to have any chance of getting in the show, I'm gonna have to close it down and start it again.
Okay. So guys in the show, you will be kicked out, and just give it 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll be back in.
Yeah, straight back in. My everything's frozen up. So let me close it down and restart. And yeah, give it a minute, and we'll be back. So have a look for the link again. Okay, we'll be 1 minute.
Roger, Wilco.